Happy Monday! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We've just been in this huge park for a long walk. It's Monday and I'm having a day off. And oh my, does it feel good not to start your week with online calls and sitting at your computer. I spent an hour and a half walking around the park with Liapa and just playing with her, and even though it's not the most sunny day, it feels amazing because it's really warm. So the plan for today is I took a day off because I need to run some errands, like drop off the donation clothes, go pick up some parcels, send some things out. I also want to sell a chair that we have in our house that we don't use. And another reason why I took this day off is because tomorrow is our Independence Day, or like Restoration of Independence Day, 11th of March. And so I thought I would just take a Monday off and connect it with Tuesday and have a long weekend off. We might actually go to the seaside. I'm not sure yet, but we'll decide during the day. And if we do go, then I'll also need to pack this afternoon because we would leave very early morning tomorrow. But anyways, I'm excited about today. I'll bring you along with me. We'll run some errands, but first let's go home and let's have a breakfast and some coffee because I've not had much yet, just a green smoothie this morning. I wanted to show you something because I got the most exciting delivery this morning, and it's a parcel from a Lithuanian brand called Lavaflow. If you don't know what that is, it's a Lithuanian brand for handmade leather accessories, and it is absolutely amazing. Honestly, I already know what's inside this box because the brand reached out to me before sending their gift, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to show you. Okay, let's open this baby up. Oh my God, can you guess what it is? It's a leather tote bag. Wait, we need to change the background. I mean, the quality is literally unmatched. You know how you sometimes take a leather item, or especially a bag, and you can just tell right away whether it's a quality bag or not? This baby right here, it's insane. If you're looking for a good leather bag, I would say definitely check them out because not only their quality is unmatched, but it's also a Lithuanian brand, so you're supporting a small local business. I'm just really grateful. Like, I don't know what to say. I'll definitely be styling this in many different ways. You'll see me wearing it this spring non-stop. Okay, we're back in the car because I'm going out. I've put on a little makeup, a little outfit because I have a bunch of errands to run in the city. First of all, I'm taking, oh my gosh, did you just see it? My grip thingy is not to be trusted. Oh my gosh, what was I saying? Right, I need to bring the carpets to the dry cleaners. I need to drop off a couple of bags of things that I'm donating. I have clothing, home textiles, shoes. I think that's pretty much it this time. And then I'll need to drive to the supermarket to get some random things for home, like wet wipes, vacuum bags, and things like that. And then the last thing that I want to do, but I don't know if I'll have enough time for that, is to get a frame because I still don't have a frame for that little sketch that I have in my bedroom. So I want to drive to IKEA and see if they have any cute ones. If they have some cute ones, I might also get a big one so that I can switch out our current one that is hanging in the living room because that one's literally falling apart. Let's see how we do with traffic because right now it's 3:30, and knowing the distances that I'll have to drive, we might as well just get stuck in traffic. And if that takes too long, then I'll just need to go back home. Tell me why I'm such a loser, but I'm also lucky. I was driving to the dry cleaners to drop off the rug, and I took a wrong turn because I was completely out thinking about a completely different thing. And so I make the wrong turn and I got stuck in traffic, and I'm thinking, I wonder how long it will take me now to turn around and actually go to the place. And because tomorrow is a day off, they'll probably be working like shorter hours today. So I called the company and I'm like, hey, like, can I still drop off a carpet today? And they're like, well, yeah, if you make it in 15 minutes because we close at 4 p.m. I was rushing through the entire city and I got here 1 minute before they close. I was able to drop it off, so it's a success, but oh my gosh, the stress that I create to myself, like the situations I put myself into, is just absurd, absolutely absurd. We are going to the seaside. Yay! It's March 11th. It's our Independence Restoration Day in Lithuania, and hence it's a bank holiday for everyone. So we're having a day off, and we thought, you know what, we might as well just go somewhere and do something a little bit different. So we decided to go to the seaside. It's currently 7 a.m. and tell me why it is so much easier to wake up early when you have a trip coming up. I'm currently making myself a cup of coffee. I'll probably have like a small bite because I'm not feeling like eating a full breakfast just yet, and we'll hit the road. We have arrived. We're back in Palanga. This is where I was about a month ago, and we're back in the same park where Liepa's famous first swim happened. It's a bit chilly, not gonna lie. A little bit colder than back at home, but at least it's sunny, so that's good. We just ate at a Thai place and it was like real Thailand, plus 30 degrees inside, and really good pad Thai. I was surprised. Well, yesterday was so much fun. Do you know the feeling when you have a day off in the middle of your week and then the next day just feels like it's Monday? That's the vibes today. It's Wednesday, but I'm literally feeling like I'm starting a new week. I even said to my colleagues this morning in one of the meetings, oh yeah, like we'll do this and this and that this week. And they're like, wait, but we only have like 2 2.5 days left really. Currently I'm just here making myself a quick little lunch. I have some Brussels sprouts that I'm going to season and bake in the oven, as well as some fish, tilapia, which I'll cook on the stove. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick check-in and basically just tell you how yesterday went. Basically, we spent the entire day in Palanga just walking around and having good food. We went to the main park, we went to the seaside, obviously. Literally time just flies by when you're having a day off and you're having a good time. Yepa is also such a cool dog. She walked with us all day long. Like, obviously we had breaks stopping by for lunch and for coffees and sitting on the beach, but overall it was a lot of, you know, movement for her too. We walked 23,000 steps yesterday, which is, you know, quite something even for us. And somewhere around 4 or 5 p.m. she started like dragging and pulling her leash, and finally she just stopped and lay down on the grass next to the pavement, to which I was like, yeah, okay, her battery is pretty much dead. Let's give her dinner and see if she feels like walking a little bit more to watch the sunset, and if not, we can just go back home. So we fed her in the car, and then she literally just regained all of her energy. So we walked back to the beach and watched the sunset and then headed back home. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my blood results came back, and one of the things that I tested was cortisol. Everything else was in good range except for cortisol. And cortisol, if you don't know, is a stress hormone, which basically shows if your body is in the flight or fight mode or not. And guess what? Mine is. So the bottom line is I need to come up with additional ways of managing my stress and just my overall wellness, I guess. Elevated stress can contribute to so many health issues. Like, the list is pretty much endless. So whilst I'm not feeling like direct, really bad symptoms of having elevated cortisol on a daily basis, I can definitely tell how it impacts my overall health state and the way I feel and my energy levels throughout the day, the way my metabolism works. Some of the things that can help you manage your stress is obviously considering what causes the stress in the first place and trying to, you know, minimize that as much as possible. Another thing is to take supplements, reduce caffeine intake, engage in mindful activities and routines that help you de-stress. One of the things I'm already doing is I'm taking ashwagandha, which is known for its stress managing or support abilities, but apparently that's not enough, at least not now. So we'll see. I don't have a specific list of things just yet, but I'll be looking into it this week. I don't think I've showed you what I got in IKEA the other day when I went there on Monday. I basically went there to get a frame for this little sketch, and this is what I found. I really like it. I actually haven't unpacked it yet. It's a nice black wooden frame with some nice detailing on, which I thought is nice because it doesn't look very modern, which is currently the look I prefer. And then the other thing that I bought is this huge brown wooden frame, which I want to use instead of this one right here. And the reason I want to switch out this one is because, first of all, it's really old, and the frame itself, it's kind of like already loose and slightly falling apart. And the second reason why I want to switch out this frame is these marks from the sticky tape that actually is something that we found here already when we moved into this place. I don't know if I mentioned this ever, but this is not our own apartment. We are renting it. But anyway, I've tried removing these and it just doesn't go away that easily. If I scratch it too hard, it will come off together with the paint, and obviously I don't want that. And we are not in a position to repaint this whole wall because that would require them to repaint the entire apartment. The only option that we can do here is to hang a bigger frame that would cover these nasty marks, and then hopefully this will do the job. I've already tried it out and the sizing looks good. I need to think about the color scheme because I really liked this one. It had all the colors that we have in this apartment, like the rustic looking orange, a little hint of blue, some darker tones as well. Yeah, but we'll need to replace that one. So if you have any good recommendations on where to buy good prints, let me know, because I'll be looking for one for sure. So here's a plot twist. Yeah, this is the current situation. My new frame completely broke down because I misplaced it on this sideboard and it fell to the ground and broke into pieces. I've been trying to glue it together with the super glue, but honestly, it doesn't seem to work. And I don't know if it's gonna be possible to fix this at all. I don't know if it's worth buying like more expensive glue, like professional wood glue, because this frame itself cost me like 20 euros. And yeah, I might as well just get a new one. I don't know. We'll see. Taste test. I love it. It's so good this time. Tell me why iced matcha tastes so much better than hot matcha. It's a mystery to me. Okay, so whilst I'm eating, let's talk about the plans for today. Today is Friday, like I said, and I have obviously work to do, but also some errands to run, which to me, I always enjoy watching other people running errands. I don't know, like, tell me if it's boring, but I love seeing other people just going to do their groceries or going to the post office, or I don't know, going to the gym and things like that. Things that I have to do today is I need to pick up the rug that I left off for the dry cleaners on Monday. It's already clean. Oh my goodness, look at you. So what was I saying? Right, I'm picking up the rug from the dry cleaners, and I'm also going to my hairdressers because yeah, it's long due and I'm really just not feeling the current situation with my hair at the moment. So I think what I'm going to ask for today is I'm going to ask for some light layers and maybe shorter front pieces. Liepa supports this idea. And then another errand that I have to run, I have to pick up the present for my husband's birthday. I'm not gonna say what it is because he might watch this video, but yeah, it should be really exciting. And I'm just thinking, where can I possibly hide the present until his actual B-day? Because it's not gonna be easy to hide it, let's just put it that way. Oh yeah, so remember the frame that broke the other day? I am going to try and fix it. I need to get some really good wood glue. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I bought it and I haven't even used it and it broke. Okay, so I got ready, put on a little sweater, a little makeup, and I thought I would show you what my hair looks like before the hairdresser. So this is it at the moment. As you can see, most of it is pretty much one length with some shorter pieces around my face, but really what I want to do is I want to cut these even shorter so that it's almost like a curtain bang. I don't think we'll be cutting off a lot of length from the longest pieces, but I think I'll ask to shorten the front layers so that the overall impression of, you know, the whole hair mass is just that it's lighter and bouncier and fresher, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is me straight out of the hair salon. As you can see, she's different. She's shorter, she's curly. The hairdresser trimmed the ends quite a bit, like she cut off at least 5 centimeters, I think. And she also shortened the front pieces and gave me a little blowout using a round brush and a hair dryer. And I love it. I can't wait to try and style it myself at home, but so far it feels really good. The head feels much, much lighter. Okay, so I am home and I've just been cuddling with Liepa for the past half an hour or so. It's getting dark, so I'm probably not gonna film that much anymore today because I just feel like when I'm filming in the dark, I mean, with artificial lighting, it's not the best quality of the videos. Liepa! And it's just not so pleasant to watch. So I think I'm gonna say bye until tomorrow and we'll check in tomorrow, which is Saturday and should be a nice sunny day, so. Hey guys, Fausta the construction girl here. So I got the wood glue last day or yesterday in the supermarket and now I'm trying to figure out how to use it. Also, one thing that I forgot to get yesterday was the shotgun that you need to use to sort of squeeze this thing out. So my husband was going to the department store again today to pick it up. We actually needed it for another job at home as well, to seal or to do some corking in the kitchen. I'll show you that as well, but it's just funny because this entire afternoon is like construction work all over the place. So this is an express sort of glue, which means you don't have to wait for the glue to dry before sticking pieces together, which is ideal because I want to spend as little time on this as possible. Okay, 15 minutes have passed, more or less, and this is how it currently looks like. As you can see, the glue is very visible. I think I might need to cover it up using some sort of either a marker or some shadow or just something, because yeah, that would be not a great look. And the same with this corner as well. Well, this side of the frame is like the inner side that would go against the wall, so it's not that big of a deal, but concealing would be needed for sure. One thing about me is that I actually enjoy doing the handyman's work around the home, but obviously I'm not great at it, but I like it. I just like fixing little things here and there. Obviously I don't get into anything big, but if it's a nail that needs to go in or out, or if it's a frame that needs to be glued together, or some corking now as we tried today, I don't mind trying it out and doing it myself. Okay guys, the frame's back together. I've just tried it and it looks firm and sturdy, and I've also added some dark, literally eyeshadow to conceal the glue. This is the palette that I used. You can see I've used this brown and some black combined, and I've just filled it in with a small brush, and I don't think that looks too bad. Hey guys, and happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day. Oh my gosh, the sun is again out, even though it's 0 degrees. It's 0 degrees at the moment. Anyway, we're having a slow morning. I've just finished filming and doing a Sunday bedroom reset. The plan for today, I am so behind editing. I've not started editing this week's vlog, and that's a disaster because it usually takes me at least a couple of evenings of like 2 to 3 hours per each evening. And knowing that I've not even started this one, I might actually not be able to post it today. The thing is, I also don't want to spend the entire Sunday at home just because I have to edit. For me, YouTube at the moment is not something I do for work or for money or for views. It's just literally something I enjoy doing. That's why I'm doing it. But obviously when you commit to something, and if I want to grow on this platform, I need to invest the time and the effort. So yeah, just trying to find the right balance of, you know, how much time should I dedicate for this, and where is it, you know, that boundary where I'm just like a little bit too obsessed and I should actually go and enjoy my time instead of being on my phone or on my computer. There's a new bakery that opened up recently. It's called Habits. They had their first bakery or bakeries in Kaunas, the other city, but just recently they opened up in Vilnius, and it's been so hyped up recently. Everyone's going there. There are lines outside literally every weekend, and I really want to go because their pastries look absolutely amazing and delicious. So I'll see if my husband wants to take a walk and go there.